Coach, so after last game, I noticed both Georgia and Kyra at the post game were saying, we're right there with those teams, and then coming onto this road trip with another ranked opponent. I mean, what do you guys need to do to kind of get that ranked win, that statement win?
Well, we have statement wins already. The one that when we showed up for the first exhibition, and so that's a statement right there. We put a team together, and we're really excited about young people's lives that we gathered together, and we're coming together as a family. And we've already had a statement win when we got a 3.27 GPA as a team with young people that didn't know anything about this university. We've already made a statement win when we brought in all mid-major players, and we're battling against the top 5 in the country, and we're taking them to the last 10 minutes of the game. I think right now what we're going to continue to do is love where we are, love who we plan for, love what we're doing together, and winning by baby steps. And we'll let anybody out there, judge and say whatever and really discern whether those are big wins or statement wins or not. But right now, in order to build a cultured program, you have to take baby steps. And the baby steps is what we've already accomplished. And the neat thing is that these young people are loving life and loving each other, and they're actually still liking me. And that's a huge step. That's not a baby step anymore. It's like, oh my God, I'm a little bit tough to get along with. So I'm excited about what we're doing, and I challenge people as we move forward to put on a different uniform and play against us, because you can't really coach against a team that really has a story from the inside and not the outside.
So, Coach, we're about just over halfway through the regular season. You got the opportunity to reunite with Coach Ludwig and bring her in as an assistant. Kind of why'd you bring her in as an assistant, and how do you think she's helped the team get to a 13-5 start?
Well, she and I came in here together. It was 34 years later. We had an opportunity to be at our alma mater, and she's going to be retired, and I was coming home. It's like a perfect storm, and she brings her winning ways and her ability to say, even though I'm an emotional and passionate person, and she's like really calm and cool and collected, and no matter how much I go high, she still tells me what she needs to tell me, and I really need that, and I really want that. And I think that, we're like a yin and a yang, and we both can know how to win. We do it in a different way, and together I think we're going to do an amazing job at the place we call home, and it's the Syracuse University.
And earlier throughout the season, you've always said that the latter days of the season would be your better days.
Yeah.
And of course, this season, how do you think you guys have progressed as we approach the back half of the season?
I love it. I love where we are right now. I love that these young ladies, I can really be my authentic self and come at them with this passion and intensity of purpose, and they hear the words that I'm saying as opposed to the antics that's behind it, and the loudness and the craziness. If you walk in the door, you're going, what the heck did they do wrong this time? They hear the words, and I really enjoy each and every one of them. And through it all, I'm getting people contacting me from Next Level saying our kids are not only just doing a good job for Syracuse, they're saying that these young ladies have a chance to play professional basketball. And so I'm really liking where we are. I'm never satisfied until the last buzzer sounds, but I think we're right where we need to be. And going forward, I think that this best is still yet to come.
Coach, Kyra Wood is captain as a sophomore. Can you just go over a little, how the team chose her for that, considering how young she is?
I know, it's really awesome. This is a team selected situation, and they really believe in her. And if you've met her and talked with her, you can see how mature she is for her age, and how much she's embedded into the team more so than herself, and she's willing to give up herself for the team. And just a smart young lady, and that you don't know who's her best friend because she's always with somebody else on the team. That's indicative of why I think she was selected captain, because they all think that she's their friend, and yet she's all about the team's success.
And on the topic of Kyra, her and Sanaya Wilson have both seen an uptick in minutes lately. Can you just talk about what each of them kind of need to do to keep getting that extra court time?
No, it's not about court time. I don't even know what people are getting. I just know what the need base is and who earned the right to be out there in practice, and who we're playing against, the opponent. Can we put a person like that, those opponents out there that's going to help us have success? And so you can have a perfect practice, right? And right for that particular game, we need somebody else, and we don't look at it as like they earn the right to be a starter no matter what. We're trying to win here, and we're trying to bring great success to this team. And so we're 13 strong, and they all bring something to the table. And I got an opportunity to pick 1 or 2 of the 5 of them to be a starter or a middle player or an ending game person. And I think that means something to our outside people. But to me, it means that we, no matter what minute you play, help create the actual winning for our team. And so I'm hoping our kids can continue to shut out the noise on, hey, you didn't start today, or you didn't play 5 minutes today, you played only 3, but those 3 minutes could have got us assists or a score or energy that created synergy, and that's so important to me as a coach, and it's hopefully they'll get that, as a teammate.
It feels like the defense has been better recently. Where do you think the defense is at right now, and where could it improve?
We're about 60-70%. We're still giving up way too many points. I think we're like 12th or 13th or something in points given up, and that's, it doesn't sit well with me at all. As a coach that believes in defense, and we're still only giving up like 65 points, but 59 means something to us, and I think we're now something in one because holding NC State down to where we did, and still we just couldn't score. That's not as bad as winning a game for 75 points and giving up 73. I just don't like that. It just seems like we let people up in our house, and they just went around and hung out in upstairs in the attic, in the bedrooms, and in the upstairs bathroom, and like, what the heck is mom gonna say, right? This is our home. This is what we dictate. We determine who comes in our house and and sit and be a part of it. And we're not getting that message well, and we're leaving minutes on the table. And so we really got after defense the last couple of days. I hope it shows against Georgia Tech and Duke, but it's work in progress, and it's not close to where we need to be.
And then, Coach, you've also been mentioned, especially after Notre Dame, experimenting with different combinations with De'Asia and Tisha on the ball, and Notre Dame, De'Asia kind of had more of the ball. Like, what do you think's worked well and not worked well so far?
That one didn't work well because we lost, right? And it wasn't smooth sailing, and not because they scored more points than us. It just seemed herky-jerky. And so we got a whole new scheme that hopefully you guys can really appreciate as we move forward to our next game, because we're going to get more people involved, and less sticks with the ball and more movement with the ball. And it looked really good in the last 2 days of practice, and I'm prayerful that it'll show itself in 7 p.m. against the Yellow Jackets.
Anything else? Perfect.
Awesome.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks for everything, guys.
Thanks, Coach.
Have a great day.